Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of In Search of Azazel. So I'm using as source the Book of Enoch. The Book of Enoch has a lot of, according to my interpretation, a lot of factual things, but I think it's a political work because these gods took Enoch for like part of their team. You know, they showed him all around the world, they showed him what they're doing, so they made him their friend for, of course, a political purpose, because these were not dumb gods, you know. These were like highly intellectual beings from other planets that have like more intellect or brains than we humans. I read somewhere we have like 3% of their DNA, and we have like a maximum, like a limit. We cannot think or be more smarter than a certain level of intelligence. But these guys, they can build spacecraft, they can make humans, they can do a lot of genetic things, build pyramids and all other major structure, even spaceships, and fly from one planet to the next. We are still not that far advanced. So in Enoch, they took Enoch as their messenger, and Enoch had a mission, so that he was like part of a big plan, the big setup for flooding the earth. This was already, according to me, planned, was in the planning. They already knew they have to do a lot of experiments to get the right human, because we were like made from part of these aliens, Anunnaki, 3% of their DNA, and with the ape man or the Neanderthaler, and became the Homo sapien. These aliens, they saw already what our weak point was. In the Garden of Eden, they saw that we were easily manipulated or fooled, you know, so they needed someone from our camp. That was Enoch, a human. They promised him all kind of things to write this book. It was like a propaganda, it's like the media in that time, you know, it's like the news station, and they know after that book, after he has written that book, a lot of people will read it, they rewrite it, and it will go from mouth to mouth or hand to hand. They will pass the word, and we will all see that Azazel was the devil, the demon, the Satan. So that's why they call Azazel the scapegoat. And when you look up the meaning of a scapegoat, you see is a person who is blamed for the wrongdoings, mistakes or faults of others, especially for reasons of expediency. And expediency is because it's easy, you know. It's the quality of being convenient, practical, despite possibly being improper or immoral. So the convenience, so that's why he has the name scapegoat. This is Mount Hermon, where the fallen angel made their pact. According to the Book of Enoch, they came together and made a pact. And here you see the part: and the whole earth has been ruined by the teachings of the works of Azazel, and against him write all sin. So he ruined the whole world by teaching some humans to make breastplates, armors, some tactics to fight war, makeup. So this is why against him we write all sin with caps and all everything, so he is to blame. So, and the Lord said to Gabriel, proceed against the bastards and their reprobates, and against the sons of the fornicators, and destroy the sons of the fornicators and the sons of the watchers from amongst men, and send them out and send them against one another, and let them destroy themselves in battle, for they will not have length of days. And Azazel was also not a Satan. He was sometimes mistaken with Gadriel, the one that went to the Garden of Eden and tried to led Eve to eat the apple. But that was one of the 5 Satans. Gadriel, Asbil, was listed as the second of the 5 Satans who led astray the Grigori by falling in love with humans. It's a very bad thing to do. You must fall in love with the slaves. There was also Yekon, or Yakum. He shall rise. Gadriel, wall of God. Penumi, the inside, and Kasdaya, or Chaldean, covered hand. These were the 5 Satans. And so back to Azazel. Azazel led God to flood earth. After his banishment from heaven, Azazel was one of the causes of the biblical flood. In the first book of Enoch, he led humans into sin. So God instructed the archangels to punish them. Uriel was to warn Noah about the flood, while Raphael received specific instructions to deal with Azazel. Bind Azazel hand and foot and cast him into the darkness. And make an opening in the desert, which is Dudael, and cast him therein, and place upon him rough and jagged rocks. And cover him with darkness, and let him abide there forever, and cover his face that he may not see light. I personally think they removed Azazel from Dudael, and he's placed in a different area. Alright, thanks for watching, and if you have any comments or know more about Azazel, think something else, let me know. Next time we'll continue with part 3, In Search of Azazel.